I'll never forget this one night I went to Arwa main masjid for Maghrib prayer, and afterwards they had this halaqah in the basement. I was like, okay, let's go check it out, you know. And so I went down, and the two people who were giving the halaqah were Sheikh Muhammad al-Sharif and Sheikh Saeed Rege. He reminded me of this hadith that I'll never forget. It's a hadith that a lot of sheikhs say during their halaqahs, but this is the first time that I ever heard it. It's the hadith that talks about how whenever there is a gathering of people who are talking about the deen and learning about the deen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends down the angels and they sit with you and they follow you and they shroud you with their wings. And I was sitting there and I was like, wow, that's so cool. SubhanAllah. And I just imagined this angel, with these lots of angels descending and sitting around me and putting their wings over me. And I was like, it just gave me shivers on my back. The whole time, just shivers on my back. And as I was sitting there and they were talking, I was like, why are these guys so smart? Why are they so enchanting? Like, what makes them like this? And so Muhammad al-Sharif, he even brought this up in his lecture. He talked about who has status these days. And he asked the crowd, and they said, you know, actors, scientists, doctors. He's like, okay, so parents these days, they don't, any parents, doesn't matter, non-Muslim, Muslim, they all want their kids to have high prestige, have status in society. And so that when they're with their relatives or their friends, they can go, who has status, you know? Here's brother so-and-so, here's sister so-and-so, here's doctor, okay? But in the time of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, who had status? It was the imams, the sheikhs, the hadith. And this is what we should aim for. These people, they had ilm. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us. He raised people's status with ilm. And while they were talking, and after he said this, I was like, wow, I want to become a sheikh. And so after the halaqah was finished, they announced that there was going to be registration forms for the upcoming seminar, which was Torchbearer Scholar of Islam. And Sheikh Saeed was giving it, and he also told us, you know, this is going to be mainly, inshallah, 80% on sister scholars. And I was like, wow, I got to go check this out. This seems so cool. And so I went up to the brother, and he's giving it, and can I have a registration form? He's like, okay. I'm like, you know, I want to sign up. But at that moment, I thought to myself, oh no, I don't have any money. And so I told the brother, you know, I don't have any money, I'm sorry. He's like, you know, it's good, alhamdulillah. We'll try to help you, inshallah ta'ala. Just try to get as much money as you can. And there's still a couple of weeks, you still have some time. And so the seminar I went to was called Torchbearer Scholar of Islam. And it was mainly about the women scholars of Islam. And before, whenever I was talking to people, you know, or listening to the media, like non-Muslims, they were telling me, you know, Islam, it's always about men are better than women, they're more respected than women don't have much status in society. But I knew in my heart, I'm like, you know, that's not true. But I could never find concrete evidence to indicate that. And so I needed to find that, you know. And so this class, it gave me that evidence and gave me that proof that women are equal to men. Everyone is equal. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ even told us this one time. He said, if you have even one atom of feeling better than someone else, you will not enter paradise. And so at the end of this seminar, the Emir announced that they needed more volunteers for the next seminar and to help out the Qabeelat. And I was calling people, you know, wow, I gotta be a part of this. And you need to get in on this too. Mustafa.